Hey, Tower Media fans, Roper back again with another trailer reaction for the day. This one is entitled 50 Shades Freed. Can't imagine what that's going to be about. And yeah, I think it's probably going to have something to do with the 50 Shades of Grey series, which, let's be honest, we knew this moment was coming. This one's been out for a day or two. Didn't get a chance to do it last night. I was tied up working on another project. So it's been there. It's been queued for me to do a trailer reaction for it. It's the first moment I've had. And I sat down to do the other three today. I was like, I don't know. Should I do this one? Fuck it. Let's do this one. So we're going to do this one. This one is 2 minutes long. Here we go. Universal Studios.
You can see the world you brought
Ah!
to life. To life. To life. What are you waiting for?
Miss Grey.
I'll pick you up at 5.
I might not be done by then.
You insist on defying me, Mrs. Gray. What should I do about that?
Learn to live with it.
Haha.
Oh my god.
I bought it for us.
Christian,
This is the architect.
I'm going to build you a fabulous house.
Please stop speaking of my husband as if I weren't here.
Anna.
You may call me Mrs. Gray.
Don't ask me
Look out your window.
what you know is true.
I'm taking you away for the weekend.
You own this?
We own this.
Oh, I love your precious heart.
I just can't believe this was my life, that I get to live with you.
It meant nothing to me before you.
How the hell are you, Anna?
Jack, what do you
Uh-oh.
want?
Maria followed.
Two worlds collided.
So you want to play?
Yes, sir.
And they could never kiss apart.
I made a vow to love you faithfully, forsaking all others. To comfort you in times of need, and to keep you safe. For as long as we both shall live.
Kiss apart.
It seems you're pregnant, Mrs. Gray.
It seems you're pregnant.
Rated R.
Rated R. No! I keep hitting that stupid button. Oops. I know you guys can't see this on yours. But it like opens up a thing and it's a pain in the ass to close out. Anyhow, I don't know. I think maybe this one might be getting to the point where it's like, you've been doing this for a little bit now. Maybe this one should be the very, very last one. Maybe the last one should have been the very last one. Who knows? I'm not one to say. I never took the time to read the books. Didn't really have a desire to. That was just me. My ex-wife read the books. Sure, why not? I have plenty of family members that read the books, all that good stuff. So, there you go, I guess. At the time, I was busy reading other things. But, yeah, so I couldn't be the judge on whether or not this holds up to the original source material, which is something that I kind of like to know. I've never taken the time to ask anyone who has read the source material how the movies rate to that, if there's a comparison there, good, bad, or otherwise. Yeah, looks like they're, and like I said, I didn't watch the other ones because I didn't have a desire to. This just wasn't my cup of tea. But it is what it is. Everybody's got their niche. Everybody's got their thing. But that doesn't necessarily mean that, what I don't like, you shouldn't like, or what you like, I shouldn't like, or, whatever the case may be. Everybody's got their thing. And I try to watch things with a good story. And if it's compelling, if I sat down and started reading 50 Shades of Grey and suddenly I was like, oh, this is really good, and then, continued to read it, then, fine. If I started to read it and I don't get into it, then I don't read it. And if I don't read it, then I'm probably not going to end up watching the movie because it just wasn't that compelling to me. And I will admit that I did try to give it a read to begin with. And I made it a couple of chapters in, and it's the way the story was being told from her point of view, where she was internal monologuing quite a bit. I couldn't really figure out how that would translate to the screen real well. So when the movie came out, I was afraid that was going to take away from it. Those are some of my justifications for not going and seeing these things. This looks like we're past those stages of things. And hopefully, Anna, she has, gotten past a lot of the bashful, mouse-ish ness that she had, where she's timid, and she's come into her own. She knows who she is, and it's either thanks to him or whatever. And there was that whole scene with the architect lady who she's kind of like referring to her straight across the board as Anna, and she's like, "You can call me Mrs. Gray." It appears that she's owned that. But there's some other underlying things that are going on there, and obviously if it's a good story, it's a good story. But I want to start that from the beginning. And again, it goes back into this groundwork that I didn't find it terribly compelling from the word go, so I probably won't see this one. But based off the fact that I have that fun thing that my mother got me from Christmas, the Movie Pass, that allows me to see movies all the friggin' time. I keep punching my mic. Sorry. I might see it just based off the fact that I can see it, just based off of that alone. So who knows? We'll see. And we will see you guys at a later point in time. Be safe. Bye.